morning, everybody. How are you? The devilishly handsome Ian Dixon. Good morning, sir.
Shut up, for f***'s sake. Jesus.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Good Friday. How are you? My brow strap showing. Let me put myself away. Hello. Well, my angels, my loves, my darlings, this is going to be my only broadcast because as soon as I press off at the end of this, I am off for the Easter weekend. I've decided that is it. I need a much well-deserved earned break. I cannot believe that it was a whole week ago that it was Be Inspired, and we were all in the room together, those of us that were there, enjoying the bejesus out of the whole situation. A very happy Easter to all of you. Please let me know in the comments, what are you getting up to? Sarah Pot, what the fuck am I wearing? I'm wearing bunny ears, for goodness sake. It's Easter, isn't it? I know it's quite a somber day from a religious point of view. It is Good Friday. However, it's fucking Easter and I'm going to take some time off. I'm very excited. So what are you all up to this Easter weekend? It's been quite a long time since I've taken like a 4-day chunk off work. It's exactly what I'm going to do. I was expecting to have been able to have taken last weekend off, and it just didn't happen. I was, which we landed and we ran like the clappers, the whole of the team. And it's insane to think that this week, not only have we only got one more space left on the September cohort for Be Inspired, we sold out of the whole of the event for September. We have sold, I think now, half of the spaces on the March cohort. And also, we've got lots of people that are looking at the Ideas Fest by Be Inspired program, that elevated program for established speakers and for Be Inspired alumni. It has been crackers. I have been holding on for dear life. I must have spoken to about 70 of you this week. All of you wanting to know, how do I work with you? What do we do? All of that sort of stuff. How do we get on the Be Inspired program? For some of you, it's been an absolute hell yes. It's been a no-brainer. For some of you, it's like something you might need to save up for. Now you know a little bit more about it. For some of you, it might not be right now for you, but it's definitely something you want to do in the future. And for some of you, you've just held your nose and jumped and you've gone all in. All of which have been gorgeous conversations. It's been absolutely fantastic to speak to so many of you this week and next week. Next week's really exciting. In fact, we've been caught up that much in the melee of this week that actually, all told, we found ourselves in the middle of a launch that wasn't meant to start till the week after next. So for those of you that want to work with me, we've got, and what a little taster of what it is that we do, or that working with me might be something that you're looking at or you're not quite sure. Next week, you can try before you buy. So we've got the Be Heard Boot Camp next week. It's one of my favorite times in the IATQ Beehive. It stands for I'm the Queen Bee. It's my free group on Facebook. It's a lovely community, really, really super safe in there, really, really inclusive in there. You are welcome, whoever you are, whatever your business. The only thing that we ask is that you don't hard sell people, that you don't spam the group, that you don't copy and paste stuff from other groups if you're posting about that. Ours is an organic space. We want you to post organically within there and lean in there from an organic point of view. Now then, during boot camp week, over the course of 4 days, I will take you through some basic training. So that's why we call it the boot camp. We've got basic training when it comes to speaking about your business. Now then, it might be that you've done the boot camp before, and we have so many people. I've been running this boot camp now for 4 years. It's the 7th, 8th time that we've run the boot camp. And there are some people that have done every single boot camp because what it does, it allows us, to get really jiggy and really visible from a Hive perspective. So we get all eyes on all of our businesses. It is a really great way to connect with each other, to find out more about what each other does, and also to really break and slay some of those speaking dragons and visibility dragons that you might have. So on Tuesday, so we're going to have Easter Monday off. I'll still do the show at Rise Up Show. I'll still come in and say hello, good morning. But we begin on Tuesday at 10 a.m. So Tuesday at 10 a.m. in the IATQB Hive, I will be facilitating about 30 minutes, 45 minutes of training. So we're going to be getting confidence, then structures from which to deviate, and then delivery. So I will take you through slaying those speaking dragons and getting you visible and out there. In this case, on social media. So we'll be looking graduating through each day, learning layer on layer, and then getting out there in this melee of activity and wonderfulness this Easter holidays, getting you seen, getting you heard, and getting you out there. Let me know in the comments if you're participating in the boot camp for the first time, if you're participating in boot camp for the 5th time, 6th time, 8th time. I want to know, have you done boot camp before? Have you found it helpful? I know it's a resounding yes, because you keep coming back for more. Happy Friday, folks. The boot camp was the first thing I did with Dan. It was the best thing ever to boost my confidence, and that's our glorious Alex Lynham, who then went on to speak at Be Inspired, had an incredible time. They've been on our cohort now for the last 6 months, and they are also moving over with us into the alumni and the established speakers program, Be Inspired by Ideas Fest. Very, very exciting. Jenny Braithwaite, hello, darling. I'm doing boot camp again. Not done it for a while, though. It's good to dip your toe back in. I know you're cooking up some things ready to bring back to the world, so you're most welcome. Emily Mawson, it was so good, and I'm doing it again. I should think you are. I've been bothering my friends to do it, and so you should. If you've got people who you know that are hiding, they need to come and get into this group. It's the safest space in which you can do it. It's the safest space that you can start to explore some of these things. It's the safest space where you can slay some of these dragons. Is it for people who are already established in the online space? Yes. Is it for people who are brand new? Yes. Is it for people who are speaking all the time? Yes. I'll tell you something for why. Because everybody learns something new every time they do it, be it through the fantastic connections that they make during the boot camp, or indeed through pushing themselves a little bit further. It might be that you've taken the foot off the gas a little bit over the past few months. You might have got lost being in your business, right? And sometimes being in your business means that you've not done some of the visibility stuff. So this is a timely reminder as we move now into Q2 of the business year to get visible, to get yourselves out there on social media. I'm going to help you do it in a really structured way that's going to feel really good. There's some prizes up for grabs as well, and you can find them by going to imthequeenbee.co.uk/bootcamp. You will not be in the offing for prizes if you are not signed up. So prizes include tickets to Ideas Fest. Prizes will include the IATQB Varsity Jacket and merch, books, and also a VIP strategy day with me. So there's lots up for grabs, and there's only the people that are signed up, imthequeenbee.co.uk/bootcamp, that are going to be in it to win it. Sarah, my messaging is improving. I can't wait to practice. And this is Sarah Park, who's taken to the Be Inspired stage a year ago. This is something we should always be working on all the time. So this is a timely point of the year to just reflect and start to tighten things up. Bloody hell, I've only popped on to see what you're chatting about, and look at that girl. Well, you know, it's a little bit Easter. I'm feeling a little bit fancy. I'm very excited that I'm taking 4 days off. I'm very excited that so many people are getting involved in the boot camp and are getting excited. I am so excited that we've got so many people. The board of destiny, it's filling up. You can't see from my bunny ears. Lots and lots of people that are jumping in. This is just this week. That's not even the people that have already signed up previously to both September cohort, which now only has one space left. If you want to speak at Be Inspired in September and you want to work with me for the next 6 months, then you are going to need to book in a chat with me so that we can get you going. There's also spaces on the March cohort. For anybody wondering about how this works, by the way, if I sign up now, because you'll need to sign up now because the spaces are going up for the March cohort, you will get access to the Be Heard course from the 3rd of May. So you'll be able to go through. So start straight away with us. Do that learning for the first 9 weeks from the 3rd of May. And also for those that are on the March cohort only, you'll get an Ideas Fest ticket and an Atomicon ticket. So There's still lots to look forward to, even though you won't be beginning the program in earnest until September. So those of you that wanted to know more about the March cohort, if you either miss out the boat for the September one, or, you know, September isn't quite the right time and you want that little bit longer kind of to pay through installments, because you can actually pay for the March one over 12 months. It is, we have put the prices up for March. I'm just telling you now, I want you to know, I want you to have all the information so you can sit and make some educated decisions. So the September space is 6,997 plus VAT. You can pay that over 3 months or 6 months. And then the March one, because you're going to be working with me for a year with all the events and all the delicious stuff in between, is 9,997. There is some extra learning that we are putting into the March cohorts. If you want to know more about that, go to imthequeenbee.co.uk and book in a cheeky little natter with me. But not today. Next week. I'm not back until Tuesday. I am taking some time off. So tell me, you lot, you've seen all the wins that we've been having this week. What have you been up to? What has been the momentum wave that you've been riding off of the back of Be Inspired? If you went to Be Inspired, what have your wins been this week? Have you got involved with the Be Heard Bootcamp? Are you getting involved with that next week? I implore you to. It is going to be exciting. It is one of my favorite times in the whole of the year in the IATQB Hive. For those of you that want to apply for Flight Squad, so you may have missed out on a ticket, and the only way to get a ticket now is to either be a part of our incredible expo and have a stall, you'll get a ticket as part of that, or if you are part of our Flight Squad, whereby you are part of the team. So if you went to Be Inspired last time, and this really is for people who have been to Be Inspired before, because then you'll know what the event is all about and you'll know the energy that we expect from our Flight Squad, then please do click on the link that Lindsay has put on. Sarah Part, oh my God, I've kept running since Be Inspired. I've no doubt. Some of you might have felt a little bit discombobulated after Be Inspired. You might have gone, oh, I'm so excited and do all the things. And you might feel a little bit, oh, flipping it, what do I do now? And that's equally all right. I did speak in the pre-drinks and after party group, which is a group specifically for ticket holders, about how you might feel in the direct aftermath. When you go to these events, you do get shaken up a little bit. You do get kind of put through the ringer a little bit. You are forced to reflect a little bit. And sometimes that needs to have a little bit of absorption time, and that's okay. I love this. Check this out from our Lindsay McGlone. I've actually planning my new course in my business, including promotion PR. I am running Lindsay McGlone about damn time. We are excited for all things fabulous, and Instagram coming from Lindsay. I know a lot of you will know Lindsay from the Hive. Please do keep checking in. If you want to grow your Instagram, Lindsay's going to have an incredible offering just for you. All right. I think that's everything for this morning, to be fair. I just wanted to check in with you all, let you know what was going on, tell you how grateful I am for all of the incredible conversations that I've had this week and I'm yet to have over the next 2 or 3 weeks. On Friday next week at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be holding a free masterclass out here in the world, speaking to how to have the X factor when you are going live. This is something that I run again on a regular basis, but just to make sure that you are giving the very best that you can when you're speaking, I'm going to give you some of my top tips to make yourself magical when you are sharing and speaking your business and your mission message. So please don't miss that. If you go to imthequeenbee.co.uk/bootcamp, get yourself signed up for the bootcamp, and that will give you all of the reminders for when we go live and also for the masterclass on Friday. All right. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me this morning. It's not a long show today. I just wanted to check in with you, let you know everything that you needed to know as we head on into what is going to be a glorious Easter weekend. My bunny ears are at the ready. I hope yours are too. Look after yourselves, look after each other. Take some time, take a breather, get out in the outdoors, and I will see you bright and breezy, for the Short Wise Up Rise Up show on Monday morning, and then for the Be Here Bootcamp, 10 o'clock on Tuesday. Make sure you signed up, and I'll see you then. Tra.